Hey everyone, this is Andrew here from iDownload blog. Now today we're going to talk about using a hard drive enclosure versus buying a whole external hard drive. This may be common sense to a lot of you out there, but others, this may be something you're hearing for the first time. But essentially, inside a hard drive, when you buy an external drive, is just a standard drive. It may look fancy or something, but really you're paying an additional fee to have both that enclosure and the drive already come together. However, you actually can buy normal 2.5 inch or 3.5 inch hard drives, then buy an enclosure, and you can usually save yourself some money or repurpose old drives as new external backup solutions. What I have here is a standard Pro Box external enclosure. It comes with three basic pieces: the power cord, a USB 3.0 cable, and then the actual enclosure itself. If you need one, I will go ahead and put a link to the one that I chose in the description below, but there are lots of options. This actually runs for under $20. Aside from the enclosure, you're also going to need a drive. I have a Seagate Barracuda 4TB drive, my Pro Box enclosure, and you're gonna need some type of screwdriver, a small screwdriver. I really love my iFixit kit here. It's got a ridiculous number of bits and they're all custom. It has a bunch of special ones, even for opening up iPhones and iPads. So this is really great. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this here. If you want more information on the iFixit thing, there's more information in the description below. So we have our screwdriver, our drive, and our enclosure. These are actually really easy to install and you don't have to be super techie to be able to figure them out. So if you haven't seen the inside of an enclosure, they look something like this. The drive simply slides into place and then you just push it against the front and that SATA connector is going to go ahead and lock in. You want to make sure obviously that it's all the way in, make sure they're completely flush together, but that's really it. Then you just have two simple mounting screws on the side of the drive to actually hold it in place inside of the enclosure. As I mentioned at the beginning, there are a lot of benefits to doing this. You can get higher speed drives, or you could get something like a hybrid drive if you're looking for capacity but you don't want to spend the money on a really high capacity solid state. It's really expensive. So you could use a hybrid drive, and not a lot of enclosures come with those already packaged inside. This is also useful if you have an old machine, so you're getting rid of an old desktop or laptop. You can actually take that hard drive out from inside of it, reformat it, and you've got a spare hard drive, whether it's 300 gigs, 500. It's good for putting photos on, or even getting a NAS enclosure and making this a network attached storage and streaming content straight to your Apple TV or Roku. The biggest downsides are you're usually limited as far as I/O goes. So this is just standard USB 3.0, but if you're kind of retro and you want something with FireWire, it's a bit hard to find. I do like Thunderbolt and USB-C, and both of those are a little bit scarce as far as enclosures go. So if I want a specialized I/O, you do need to kind of buy them together, but they are going to cost a little bit more. But if you're looking to save a little bit of money and you got some spare drives, or you just don't want to pay the full price for an enclosure, this is a great option to go ahead and do that. You put your drive in, you can format it, and you're going to save a little bit of money. So if you guys have any questions about this, you guys probably already know there's going to be a lot of you out there who are already doing this, so this is not news to you. But for everyone else, if you have questions, go ahead and let me know, and me or someone else I'm sure will answer in the comments. Please subscribe so we can keep making more content, and until next time, this is Andrew from iDownload blog.